This right here, this little piece of metal right here, pops out. I'm thinking of putting the traction grips material on that. I think that would be handy. And then figure out what size piece I could maybe put on the back strap. People ask, why green? Of the guy who made the green Antec 900 computer, right? Why green? Because it's green. I don't know. Because it goes with my t-shirt. So, pretty simple stuff, really. You know, I'm just going to trace around it and cut it out with an X-Acto knife and stick it on there and see what I think. Maybe it'll be helpful. See if that makes any difference. Alright, so that's what it looks like installed, and it does the job, because now my support hand has two places that I can tactile index. I've got my thumb here and this part of my index finger right here. So when those two things are there, I know that I've got my support hand in the right place. I can just feel it. I don't have to see it. I don't have to think about it. So once I train with this for a while, I'll have that memory of the grit there. And this doesn't tear up the holster. So, good job. Next up, part of getting a high grip on the gun, when you have your thumb flagged and this up high, you can see how the meat of my trigger finger goes over the serial number plate. And when I come down, I'm actually kinking my finger to pull the trigger like this. So, got a piece here cut out of the clear material, and if it's clear enough, it'll show the serial number, so that'll be kind of a good thing. So that's what I'm hoping, to have a little clear piece right there that'll let the serial number show. So I'm going to give that a try, see how that turns out. Okay, here's what it looks like just applied before I've heated it, and I think that if I press it down, the numbers are going to show through. Guess we'll find out. Well, I mean, you know, it's not as legible as it was before, but I can read the numbers through it. Conforms really nice to there. There's like even a little divot there where I pressed it in after I heated it. And like I was saying, the deal is that when I've got my finger up on the ejection port and then drop down, oh yeah, good job camera, and I drop down, see how the meat of my finger is still up on there? It's giving me just a little bit more downward force. And then I got my thumb for downward force there. I've got my meat of my index for downward force there, and it's kind of minimal, I admit. You don't have a lot of drag there. I don't really want it right there. See, you know, I mean, I would imagine most people would hold their gun this way, but I want to train myself to come down like this and get as high up on the gun as possible. Now here, I don't think it would behoove me, come on camera, such a pain in the ass, to put any traction grip here, because my thumb, after I flagged it and I brought down the safety, my thumb is actually resting on this ridge here and on top of the safety and on top of my other thumb. I never actually touched this area, so it doesn't make sense to put traction stuff all over it for no reason. But I definitely do put my thumb right there. And you can see this curves in, so I didn't see any reason to put traction material all the way in, because actually my thumb is way forward on this, like this, already. That's where my thumb's going. So, last piece to put on, I think, be a piece here, so I'm going to cut something out of some stiff material and then see how it conforms to that back strap area. See how that works for me. Okay, let's see if I got a few seconds here to show you this. This is the pattern piece I made for the back strap. I made a little piece for this, which I may not use because you can't really read the numbers that well through it. And I really like the backstrap piece now, and when I get my high grip on it, I really feel in control of the weapon. And when I bring that safety down, keep my thumb up, keep my index finger against the grit, I feel like I'm driving the gun forward instead of waiting for it to kick back. I like it. So, traction grips. Don, thanks a lot, man. I'm going to play around with the clear material some more on my shotgun, see how I like it, and I'll get back to you guys on how this thing shoots when I get some more ammo.